First guest is a famed photographer and TV personality who many of you will recognize from America's Next Top Model.
That's right, and now Nigel Barker is shaking things up for espresso martini lovers like ourselves out there.
Right.
Welcome in.
Fantastic, great to be here. How are you doing?
You're here.
I love talking about fashion. By the way, those photographs were fantastic. Bring back the hair. Bring back that hair. It was like, come on, guys. That's what it's all about.
Good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is also good stuff. We're excited about this to kick off our morning. I mean, you have done a little bit of everything. We mentioned some of the stuff off the top of the show, but also
True.
a model yourself at one point.
Back when hair was in fashion.
Yes. And an author, but tell us what you're doing now with these.
Well, the most fashionable cocktail in the world, right? The Espresso Martini. It's what all the ladies are drinking. It's what they're all asking for. I had a podcast called The Shaken and Stirred Show, which I did during the pandemic, and I was making cocktails left, right, and center. It became very clear, especially with my female guests, that everyone wanted an Espresso Martini. However, it's a difficult, complicated cocktail to make. You have to be a barista and a bartender.
Yes.
Most people are over either one or the other or neither. And coffee is very fickle. And when I looked at sort of all the ones that are out there on the market, they tended to be either too sweet, too sort of bitter coffee, or have no head. So I thought, well, maybe there's a way of making the perfect espresso martini. I was very foolhardy. I really thought a lot of myself and my bartending skills at that point. But we set off on a mission, and this took me 2 years to figure out how to do it. It was no easy feat. It has 100% Colombian espresso coffee, and that is really the base of what makes us unique, because so many of the other ones that are pre-made on the market have no coffee in them at all, believe it or not. And it has distilled vodka, 6-time distilled vodka we do ourselves in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, and caramelized brown sugar. And guys, for those of you who like a little Baileys in your espresso martini, we've just launched a cappuccino martini.
Oh my
The first of its kind. So let me just show you how easy it is. Here's one that I made earlier. Don't you just love that on television, people?
Yes.
When they say, and here's one I did earlier. Well, I'm going to make you one too, because this is the cappuccino. It's a little different. We use a Wisconsin cream that we bring in and make it into a liqueur, and we blend it with our espresso martini. And all you're going to do is pour it in a shaker, over ice, either one. It's all done for you, all the work. By the way, this is 40 proof, and this one is 32 proof.
Oh.
So it is a real cocktail.
It's a real cocktail at 9 a.m.
You know, in the morning, it's a perfect thing. It's all about a coffee in there. It's perfect for brunch. And then you're going to pour it out, and there it'll come out. And this one's beautiful and creamy.
Oh, that's stunning.
And because it's a little less alcoholic, this one's 32 proof, you can actually freeze it. Are you guys like a little affogato, a little frozen Italian dessert?
Yes, please.
So this is your boozy version now.
Very good.
And would you like, and obviously the 3 espresso beans for health, wealth, and happiness on top.
Perfect.
Do you want to try it?
Yes, we
Absolutely.
do.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my gosh.
And guys, I'm at the Waymore tonight with our espresso martinis. We have a really fabulous event tonight from 6 to 11. So you've got to come down to the Waymore. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be food, there's going to be music, there's going to be photographs, there's going to be a meet and greet, all the things. And the first 50 people who arrive get free espresso martinis, guys.
Oh.
I'll be shaking them up.
They're delicious, by
What
the
do
way.
you think?
You want to switch?
Yes,
To try a little bit of
we
I
each?
like that little switching of the
yes.
switcheroo going
We're
on
not
here.
afraid to share.
Switcheroo on set.
Okay, I've got to ask you, America's Next Top Model, since now we all have cameras on our phones,
Yeah.
and we're all basically models, what's your best
And
modeling?
photographers.
Yes, and
And
photographers.
photographers.
What's your best piece of advice
For as the model or as the photographer?
as the model?
Well, as the model, the most important thing, I think, first of all, most people have it already, but is to be as relaxed and as authentic as possible. So when you're having a photograph taken, people often sort of put on a performance, but the best shots and the best models are the ones who are sort of in the moment. They almost act out a scene, they get in character, they don't sort of step out and do duck face. Like, that's not a thing, but that's what happens all the time. People kind of look at the camera and they go like...
Give us the smize. Camera 3, please.
Camera
Let's
3.
Go.
So, okay, look at this. Okay, here we go. Remember Zoolander? It was based
Yes.
based on my career.
My favorite.
Okay, you got to look to the camera, and then you're going to speak just with your eyes.
Wow.
With that
Oh,
look
yeah.
and a martini in your hand, I don't know what could happen at night.
I can tell you what, if you come to the Waymore tonight between 6 and 11, you'll find out.
Oh, very
Look
good.
at that. Marketing at its best. Now, what's this rumor I heard about how espresso martinis all started?
So it actually, as I mentioned, it's the most fashionable cocktail. It happens to be the #1 most served cocktail now in the world, #1 with the ladies. And it started with a supermodel in the 90s going into a bar in London called Dick's and asking for for a cocktail by Dick Bradsell to make it. And basically she asked for cocktails, a little bit naughty, but she asked for a cocktail that would wake her up and mess her up.
Oh, okay.
And so he created the very first espresso martini, and that's really the sort of the legend of the espresso martini. So we have a little heritage because I'm obviously a British photographer in fashion, and this is the most fashionable cocktail. So we kind of like to tell the story about where it came from and where it started. The Italians, of course, will tell you that they invented espresso martinis hundreds of years ago. But hey, who was there to vouch for it?
Yes.
So, you know.
Well, you have invented a fantastic, fabulous
Cheers to you.
2 types of drinks here. You have
No,
that.
this is for you, my
well,
love.
thank you. What a gentleman.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much
Congratulations.
for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
You guys catch Nigel tonight at Waymore's Guest House. If you can't make it, check out these martinis at shop.barkersmartinis.com.